First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They'll run, and here's the rookie from Michigan. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. John Franklin Myers there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set.
Fields now. That's to the rookie from Western Kentucky, Malachi Corley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Nice play here by Malachi Corley, the young rookie wide receiver. And something we're going to continue to see out of him as the rest of the year unfolds is, Mike, he has such a knack for turning short throws into long gains. And his ability to be a ball carrier after the catch, it's really what separates certain guys from others in this league. And for a young player to have that innate kind of sense to be a ball carrier, find any ways you can get him the ball. Screens, smokes, bubbles, doesn't matter. Get the ball in his hands and usually good things happen. Nice first down catch there by Cole Kmet. And Mike, I've had a chance to spend some time with him in Nashville these last couple summers and at our TEU event that I run with George Kittle and Travis Kelce. And for a big body, for a guy who's just a large guy, he can really bend. He can run. He can get in and out of his break. And I think that's a big reason why, as he's continued to develop, he's a very good run blocker. But he's really become that dynamic weapon they thought he would be coming out of Notre Dame just a few years ago.
2nd down. It's Fields. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Catch made, right side by Wilson.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Hurry up, hurry up. Oh, hurry up.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. So, 4th down, and the veteran Greg Zuerlein on for the Jets. This one from 52 yards away. And that is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a scoreless game. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, the rookie out of Notre Dame, Audric Estime. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. Here now, 3rd and 5. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on third down, that number just goes up.
Whoa. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Hey, Chan. Go.
Here's the rookie from Wisconsin. It's Braylon Allen. And he'll get about 5.
Don't jump. Ready? Extend. Right.
Open man's got it. That's Chark. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Fields. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 24-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Jets 1st down.
Here we go. Tonight.
Here's Fields. Pass brought in by Chark. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So that'll do it for a fast-moving 1st quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches.
Go.
On the give, this is Allen. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And the Jets are going to have it 1st and goal. They'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
They'll look to run with Edwards. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Touchdown, New York. It's his third touchdown on the year. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. He's got it. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. And that's where the offense will take the field. Here's 1st and 10. Nick's gonna give this to Estime. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Tonight.
Throwing is Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Kmet. He is in. Cole Kmet. Touchdown, New York. Now Zuerlein on to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets move out on top, 14-0. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Ready up.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Nix from the gun on third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Nix now on 1st and 10.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
He'll get this out to the left flat. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. 3rd and 5. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. He locates his receiver. That's Perry. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Play action now. It's Nix. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
And this will be incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. 3rd down coming up. Throwing. Nix. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in their second quarter.
Here we go. Good. Out. Let's go. West right in. Chip slant. Go.
On 1st and 10, Fields. That's caught downfield by Smith. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
Here we go. Sit high.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. Yes. You got a mini base. Easy, 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 easy. It's all right.
Fields to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This is fielded inside the 5. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. First and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And the Jets have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. The man in motion here is Chart. They run on the jet sweep. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but, man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
Here we go, son. Yep. Right.
They'll run it with Edwards. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Don't jump. Ready?
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Again, it's Edwards. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Now, after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. There's a screen from McLaughlin. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
So many of these young rookie quarterbacks, they come into difficult situations. We see it year in and year out. They don't have a lot of veteran pieces around them. Maybe their weapons aren't great, but I don't think that's the case for Bo Nix.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Denver first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league,
he bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and misreads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves, is this rookie giving us the best chance to win now, or are we just all in for the future?
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go.
Fields. Now a screen set up for Edwards. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Here we go. Tonight.
On the handoff, it's Allen. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Tonight.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will get into the end zone. DJ Chark. Touchdown, Jets.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there. Ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off here to Estime. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Here's a 2nd and 9. A tight end in motion now. On the give, here's Estime. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Here's Nix to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Nix gonna throw for it. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he is gonna have the Broncos' 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down. On the ground, it's Estime. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Once more, it's Estime. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Here we go.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, we'll line up at the 3-yard line again. They'll try to punch it in on 3rd and goal. Throwing is Nix. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Go.
The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Here we go, Scott. Right.
They'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play.
Here we go, Scott. Right.
So this one in the win column for the Jets. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.